Let's see. Next one. Places even. Uh, since you've been to Disneyland so many times, I want to ask, what are your favorite attractions at the theme park? And do you have any mini stories to share about past few experiences there? I would say my favorite thing there is probably the Haunted Mansion because I like all the shit they do in there. Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion are probably both my two favorites because like it's just really cool all the like little tricks and stuff that they do to make it seem so like scary and real and all that. Um, I don't really have any mini stories there. Um, Nothing really goes on that's out of the ordinary besides getting on shit. But if I remember anything, I'll remember to bring it up. Let's see. What is this one? Are you a fan of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann? I don't know what that is, so I guess not. If not, I highly recommend you check it out. Okay, I guess I will Google that when I'm done. Because I don't know what that is. Let's see. Hi, what do you think gonna be with game in 15 to 25 years? Okay. I I guess I'll try to what do you think gonna be with what I don't know even how to answer that. Let's go to the next one. Oh, he's at okay, you're asking what do you think gaming's gonna be like in 15 to okay, okay. I'm guessing that video games will become like virtual reality. Excuse me. That's what I think it's eventually going to come down to. You put on a helmet, you're in that bitch. That's what I think is going to happen. Like in all the movies and stuff. Uh, let's see. Will you or are you are going to help develop some game eventually? I hope. That would be cool to make my own like little baby game. I like baby games. Little, games for 8-year-olds. I love babies. Let's say, hey, Vash, would be some good tips for. Okay, what would be some good tips for newer, and sucky gameplay commentators and Let's Players to improve their content? I have trouble talking the entire time and staying interested in what I'm talking, in my talking. Okay, here's some tips to you. Try to have some kind of energy. You don't want to be lazy. You don't want to be tired unless you are, bitchy when you, I don't know. People really like it when you're very engaging and very, like, into what you're doing. Be peppy, be like get pumped, get like Ultimate Warrior pumped. Like you gotta want to do this. You want to have fun. Pay attention to what's going on in the game. Point things out. Uh, keep your eye, on what's going on. Talk about your personal life. People, for some reason, really want to know you besides the game you're playing. Talk about what happened at school today. If you can't think of something, tell a story like that, or something that you thought was funny if you can't think of anything to say. But mostly try to rely on what's happening in the game to keep your entertainment going, or you know something in the game that like okay I really want to show you guys like this part is so bootleg, like something like that. Like try to find something to really talk about. It's mostly you rely on the game, you just talk about the game, and if you really can't, then talk about other things outside of the game that you might think would be interesting to kind of hold off until you get to the game, get to something funny in the game. That's what I always say. That's what I do. Um, it is good to be quiet sometimes, but if you're barely talking, people are going to complain. And if you talk too much, people are going to complain. So you have to like find your niche on how often you want to talk and like what you want to say, what you don't want to say, stuff like that. Let's see. If you could relive any video game, wait, what? If you could relive with the experience of any video game character, what would it be? Um, I don't know. I would want to be Raiden. No, I'm kidding. I don't know who the hell I want to be. That's a hard question. Nathan Drake, because he gets them hoes? Nah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What game do you think will win Game of the Year, and which game would you like to go to? I hope The Walking Dead wins Game of the Year. Honestly, like a lot of people said, Halo 4 was really good. I haven't gotten to play it yet, so I can't. I don't have an opinion on it. A lot of people said Mass Effect 3's Game of the Year, and that's another game that I own but haven't played it yet because I want to beat 2 yet. I want to beat 2 first, then play 3. But Walking Dead, I can honestly say, is the first game in a long time that I like couldn't wait for more, and it actually made me feel like, oh fuck, did I just you know what I mean? Like Like I was so into it, like, oh man, I love these characters. I don't want anything to happen to them, and that usually doesn't happen. I can honestly say the last time I really felt for a game was probably like the first Infamous, with the whole like ending with the clone and you killed my baby thing. I was like, oh man, it made my nipples hard, like, because I felt it. But I really wish Walking Dead wins. That was a really good game. Let's see. Wait. So what are they asking? Why do I not like Leon? I don't care for Leon. He's just too pretty. I don't even understand this question. Get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you talking about? Let's see. Have you played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? I beat Peace Walker and I didn't like it. Why didn't I like it? Because all the bosses were some sort of tank or helicopter, and that was fucking lame. And plus the huge little spoiler about, finding out what happened to the boss, I thought was a stupid and cheap thing to get people to want to know what happened, and then you find out. Like I had a couple friends that played to that part and got that little what's the word I'm looking for? Not gimmick. The meat and potatoes, like the whole reason why you're playing the game, to find out a certain thing, and then you find it out. And I know a lot of people that was like, this is fucking lame, and just sold the game. So I didn't like it. It wasn't cool to me. I beat it and I never played it again. So let's see, next one. What is your opinion on the BioShock games? Are you happy with the direction they're taking with the series Infinite, and do you prefer the old setting? Do you find the game scary? I don't really like BioShock, to tell you the truth. I was really into the first one until I beat the game and found out that the game just ends. I don't like games that just end unless I'm 100% happy, and I was not 100% happy with that game when I beat it. I wanted to at least play the game over again with upgraded powers, or like something. Like, give me something to like. I'm not gonna replay your game just because I liked it. I didn't fucking like it that much to play it again. So I didn't care for it. BioShock 2, I got about halfway through before I think I gave it away, and then I bought it on PS3 and I never played it again because it was cheap. I can't remember. The multiplayer was shit. I remember that just ugh. People just using their funky ass electricity power to gain it up. I hated that game. The multiplayer was boo boo. But I don't like them. Infinite, I haven't seen much on it, and I don't care. So if it comes out and it's great, then I'll get it. But from what I'm looking at, I don't really care for it. How do you feel about hitting your 2,000 video? I don't know. Makes me feel like a winner because I win nothing. And what's your rating on Resident Evil 6? What is your favorite campaign? Resident Evil 6 has its faults, but I am surprised as hell that Capcom gave us so much game for $60. I was expecting some kind of Evil Knievel underground bullshit to go on with that game, but they literally gave you fucking like 30-hour campaign, man. I was surprised as shit, and I loved it. But I hated how the game was so... What's the word I'm looking for? So... what's another word for the same? Repetitive? Yeah. Towards the end, like, every person at the end had to, like, run from the regenerator while collecting something. Like, or, God, that was just stupid. Or, like, that was really stupid, because some of them were really annoying. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I put in about, like, 60 or 70 hours. I beat the game twice with each character, because I beat it myself, and then I co-opted it with my friend, and then I co-opted it with the Solid Moose. So I beat it 3 times. I didn't really like Ada's story. It was cool how it brought everything together, but it just playing as her was fucking annoying. And, like, the enemies are just, get on my nerves. I liked it. Rating, I'd guess 8. Like, it had its issues, but it was still a lot of fun. I was taken away. Let's see. My question is, are you a Blood or a Crip? And yes, I'm serious. No, I'm a Latin King. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. No, neither. Let's see. I'm a fan of white. Congratulations on making this far. So that's the question. My question is, feels that it separates crime. No, that's the one that's already been asked. They're asking, like, why don't you show your face? It's because my face isn't needed to make videos. So once it is, then I'll do it. I was wondering. See, hey Vash, I was wondering, when a girl says she's coming over, do you tell her to BTB to bring that booty? You're a bootleg, Julian. You're a bootleg. Bring that booty. Give him that PTSD, that pretty thick and strong dick. Not that bring that booty. How old are you? I answer, I'm 22. See, I'm a junior in high school. I'm curious. What was your high school time like? I know you said you avoided the popular people, but are you still well known or well liked guy? P.S. Have you ever heard of the game called Outlaws by LucasArts? It's my childhood favorite game. I hated high school. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there because I hated all the people there and it sucked. I was not well known. I stayed to the shadows and stayed unknown because that's how I liked it. I didn't, because the more people that know of you and the more people that know you equals more drama. If you stay to yourself and keep your small niche of friends, then that's how you can keep it real. Outlaws by LucasArts I've never heard of, but if you really liked it, then it's probably a good game, and I will look it up. Let's see. What was your top 5 most outrageously bootleg games you ever played? Oh, man. Only 5? Raw Danger, Minority Report, Captain America, what is that game called? Psyops. Oh, man. I gotta get up and look at my games. They're so Cold Winter. I can keep going for days. Let me look over here. Oh, fuck, oh, man, Captain America was so great. Cole already said Cold Winter. Death by Degrees is fucking gross. It's so hilarious. Eve of Extinction was pretty good. It was bootleg too. God Hand. So many. Those games are bootleg. My question is, will you ever upload more videos on your other channel? Because I haven't seen a video lately. Just wondering if you don't want to. Well, but did you purchase Black Ops 2 or plan on purchasing it? I don't upload that often on my other channel because, well, two things is the footage is really hard to edit because when I stream, I be streaming for like 5 fucking hours, and you know how hard, how finicky Vegas is with 5 hours worth of footage. Like, that should be crashing, and it's just like, yeah, and I get frustrated and I don't do it. But another reason why is not too many people actually watch those videos, so I don't put a priority on it. Does that make sense? It's like, people watch it when they feel like, so I upload when I feel like. Like, if people were more interested in it, I don't know, I'm not saying that, you, because, some people are like, well, I watch it, like, not just you, just, like, whatever is more active, I'll work more on. If it has more interest, then I'll put more work into it. Does that make sense? And I bought Black Ops 2 for my brother. I gave it to him for Christmas, even though it's November. But, he gets all his presents early. And no, I don't plan on buying it for myself. Unless it's like $15 or something, then I'll do it. Do you watch regular show? I bought the DVD, but I haven't watched it yet because I heard it was funny. So I bought it, and I just haven't had time to look. Do you prefer ass or breasts? I prefer face because the ass or the breasts ain't what you wake up to the next morning. If you weren't on YouTube, what would you be doing instead? Be sleeping? What would your life be like? I know it'd probably be really boring. I'd be doing exactly what I'm doing now, but not putting it on the internet for thousands to see. Laughing at how big of a weenie I am. What kind of games do you play? Everything but sports games. I do not like sports games because I don't see the point when I could just go outside and play basketball. I remember someone was like, well, you can just easily grab a sword and a shield and go outside, yeah, and get shot by the police because you're attacking bushes trying to get rupees out of it. But I don't really dig sports games, and I'm not really too keen on first person shooters either. Like, if it's fun, like, Dishonored was cool, like, it's unique, it's different, but like typical shit like Call of Duty and Medal of Honor, Battlefield, I don't play those. They get boring really fast. It's just like the same shit over and over again. Let's see. Would you rather sit 24 hours straight playing Dungeons and Dragons or have sex with an old ass lady? Oh, that's such a hard choice, dude. I'll take that old ass lady. Let's see. Cause that old, you mean like Betty White? Like, Betty White is fine. This is a serious question right now. I don't care if your response is negative or positive. What is your personal opinion on My Little Pony? I don't know. I watched one episode to see what all the hubbub was about it, and it has really good animation, and I could see why people would like it, but I didn't want to watch more. So I don't